Don't just be another foreigner, be a local Laowai.
Welcome back to Local Laowai, the show that gives you everything you need to know for a smooth transition to life in China. I'm Donnie Newman. So, it's the weekend and you've decided to see what student nightlife here has to offer. Many Chinese cities have a great selection of local hangouts for college goers. But before you invite your newfound college buddies out for a night of fun and frolics, take these tips from Local Laowai on how to have a great night out as a student. While Chinese students work hard, many of them play hard during the free time too. Don't be surprised if you're invited to sing your heart out into the wee hours of the morning at a Chinese karaoke bar, KTV. Chinese cities are awash with them. Or invited to a movie night with a smaller group of friends in their college dorm.
Tommy, watch this. Watch this. Sex and City. So good.
Sex and the City.
Come watch with me. Come. I like Jessica.
Dorms are private spaces where students live and study, and they usually lock their doors before midnight. So don't be offended when your Chinese friend asks you to leave before 12 a.m. International students often rent apartments outside of campus, making house parties a staple of student nightlife. Although the same rules apply, you probably shouldn't show up uninvited with 30 extra friends and a truckload of beer. China's big cities have university districts with bars, clubs, Western food, and Chinese food all within a stone's throw from one another. The local student bar, awash with food and drink deals, is a common meeting place for international students. And you can bet there'll be plenty of nightclubs playing Billboard Top 100 hits within earshot. Now, if live music is your thing, China boasts plenty of shows, both international and homegrown, with smaller bands playing at venues around college campuses. All right, now for some serious stuff. While most bars and clubs will not ID you to get in, they can technically refuse to serve anyone under 18 thanks to a new law that was passed in 2006. Now, most cities will have a bar street where it's common to see people outside on patios drinking, but some local restrictions may not allow people to drink outside. Then again, in other areas, it's very common to see people walking down the street with a beer. Drinking in China is an important social pastime with homegrown favorites like baijiu, huangjiu, locally brewed beer, and fruit-flavored wines that can accompany almost any social situation. Now, baijiu and huangjiu are pretty high up there on the alcohol content, and Chinese beers will have a different percentage than you may be used to at home as well, so make sure to check the label and drink responsibly. There are some important differences in Chinese and Western drinking culture that you'll need to know about. Take Paul here. He's a British student.
Hello.
And by George, we all know the Brits love a good pint. Paul likes to drink socially with his friends, or just to give him a little extra confidence before he takes the dance floor by storm. Now, take Yulei here.
Yeah.
He's a Chinese student. He too loves to drink socially with his friends at a KTV, but for him, it's also about pride. Wait, pride? Okay, so there's a few things you need to know about drinking culture here. The first is the word 酒量. 酒 means alcohol, and 量 means capacity or amount. So someone's 酒量 is how much alcohol they can drink. Now, Chinese people love to toast one another, and if you can't keep up in the drinking, you may be losing face for yourself or losing social integrity, not being seen as an equal. You shouldn't feel obligated to drink your Chinese friends under the table, but at the same time, continually refusing to drink could be considered rude. All right. So here are some tips when you're out and about as a student in China.
Be safe and go with friends. It's always better to go out with friends you know.
Tip number 2, take care of your valuables. Most places will have a coat check, but won't take responsibility if your items are damaged or lost. So make sure you have an eye on everything. Hanging out at the bar is a lot of fun, but remember, you still have classes and coursework. At the end of the day, you don't want to get your scholarship revoked because you've been at the bar all the time. But once in a while, it's a lot of fun. So there you have it. Done your essay and practiced your Hanzi? Now you're ready for a night out on the town with your college buddies, Chinese style.
Donnie, come in.
We'll see you next time.
Tune in next time when we show you how to hit the bars Chinese style. In the meantime, be sure to keep sending in your questions at Local Laowai at bon.tv. I'm Donnie Newman. See you next time.